Most probably I will be putting it on my YouTube channel. So you can watch this video again if you don't have your kid, or if the parent is not there, so you can watch it again. Okay, so welcome everyone. We will be waiting for a few more people, and for this demo class, what we do is, in the beginning, I will be sharing slides and I will explain all the research activity we do, uh, past research, future research, what research can be done. And in the end, if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we do. In the end, I will also give you an example, a demo, which will help you in understanding what research experiments you will be doing. Okay, so just to give you a brief intro, my name is Gaurav Sharma. I am PhD in computational chemistry, biology. So along my research years, along my academic years, I have keen interest in teaching. I love teaching. I love to teach, and I also love to do research, and that's why I have started this company. So it's been 1 year, more than 1 year, and in this 1 year, we have won many awards. We have done a lot of research. All the students who have joined our company or who have joined me, every single have person have published their research paper. Every student have completed the research. Every student have presented their own research work. We don't do group projects. All the program is one-on-one, one student, one mentor. um, the research topic we will choose, we will ask student what research they are interested in, and based on that we decide the project. uh, so every student, they get their own individual project. Till now, I can very confidently I can say there is no matching project. Every student is getting their own individual project. Okay, so there is no match. One student is working on neuroscience, the other will be working on brain cancer, other one will be working on any other disease, any other biology oriented research, or any other research. Like some kids are interested in AI, so we are doing AI research for them. Some are engineering oriented, so we give them engineering oriented research work. Some students are interested in BSMD, so we give them BSMD oriented, or biology oriented, or biology plus AI oriented research activity. But till now, there is no project which has been matching. They are all are doing different projects. All students publish their research work. We publishing research work is very important, and it is also very important to choose the journal, what journal you should choose, because there are a lot of companies who just uh, who just do random research and then they just upload the student work on their website. That is not a publication, and the reason it is not publication, because it is not published. Putting something on the website, putting something the PDF file on website is not a research paper. It will definitely go against your college application. Okay, so publication or research paper means it should go through a peer review process. Peer review process means that there should be at least 3 reviewers who have good understanding of the research you have done, and they will at least 3 people, they will read it, they will check it, and they will make sure the research you are doing is accurate, the research makes sense, the hypothesis, all the results, discussion, everything is accurate, and then they will approve or disapprove it. Only then it is called as a research paper, research publication, or research paper. Okay, so regardless of you join or don't join this program, that is the one thing which you should check. before joining any research program. Okay, so research paper. Another thing which we do with our student is we go to science fair. Our kids have won many awards. I will share slides and I will show you all awards which we have won, like first award, best research award, youth achievement award. Washington, we got two first prize at ISEF science fair state level. Illinois, we got medallion award, gold medal state award. New Jersey, we have one award, two awards. In Texas, October, 10 of our kids are going to present their research at Texas conference. One conference we are going in Georgia. There are around 8 or 10 kids who are presenting their research, all different projects. We don't do group project. In November, we are also going to MIT. Okay, so yeah, so I will be keep talking. So let's start the seminar, and if you have any question in the end, you can ask. Okay, so let me share screen. Okay, so yeah, so this is what we will be discussing today. And yeah, so let's enter the virtual world of research. And by virtual, I means all the research activity. Every research activity we will be doing is using our laptop. And that releases a big question, that how can you do research on laptop? Especially biology oriented research is not possible on laptop. It's not possible on computer, because for biology especially, you either need machine, chemicals, some cases bacteria, viruses, and a lot of different things, right? But those days are gone. Now a huge amount of research, a lot of different research are being done on online, or using laptops, or using your own uh, computer. You can do it from home. Okay, so it's not data analysis. We are not it's not research that we are just downloading someone else's work and we are analyzing the data. It is not like that. We are not doing research data analysis. It will be actual research. We will generate our own data. All the data we generate is will be generated by student, and that is 100% authentic, things which has not been done before. Okay, you will hear me saying this a lot, things which has not been done before, because that is what research means, things which has not been done before. If you Google what you are doing, it should not be there. Okay, that is one of the easiest way to find that your research is unique or your research is not unique. Okay, so yeah, so this virtual research, it started from in 2013. Nobel Prize was given to computational chemistry. Okay, and the reason they got Nobel Prize in 2013 was scientists and have developed, and it took them like 40 years, but along the way they have developed different types of techniques, different types of tools in which we can simulate the real world in laptop. I'm using the word laptop, but there are like complex GPUs are also available, which we have to use. But the important thing is, like, you can simulate real world biology, cell or plasma membrane or any other molecule which is present in our body in laptop. So that is was completely unique, and that's the reason they got Nobel Prize. So this is a technique called as molecular dynamics, and my entire PhD was in molecular dynamics. I spent like 5 to 6 years working continuously working on molecular dynamics, and that's what we do. Yeah, most of the students, it again, it all depends on the topic, but most of the students, they actually they learn, they do same experiment technique which got Nobel Prize in 2013. Okay, so the experiment, the method is what we will be doing. Okay, so on your screen there is a purple color structure. So this purple color thingy is a cancer protein. Okay, and it causes cancer. And there is a weird shape, vertical, long, pink color structure, which is a small piece of DNA. Okay, now it doesn't look like DNA, but it is a DNA. It is a single stranded DNA, a small piece of DNA. And what we are looking at is how this DNA is binding with this protein. Okay, nowadays DNA, a form of DNA, is also used in disease prevention, treatment, and detection. Okay, so again, it is a new innovative research that DNA can also be used as a medicine. And this type of DNA are called as aptamer. Many pharma company, especially new startups, are developing, and they are working on this aptamer oriented research work. So this is one example that how this DNA can inhibit this cancer protein. So it is binding, and we are looking at how can we get make a much better DNA or aptamers which can inhibit this cancer protein. Okay, so let's start. This video will give you an idea what research we are doing. Okay, so let's start. First, my background, who we are. I am PhD in computational chemistry. I am postdoc in computational chemistry and biology. I have 12 years of research experience, 80 publication, book chapters, and conferences. And these are all the awards which I have received, and all the credit goes to my mentor who guided me, who showed me the right path. So mentorship, I would say, in general, is very important in academic life. So there should be one focus, one direction where you should go, and there should be a person who should say that don't worry, I am there for you, you go for it. Okay, so these are some of the media coverage which we have received along the way, and these are some of the awards like Youth Achievement Award, Best Research Award. We got Tata Scholarship. Only one student got in entire North Carolina. We have presented MIT Best Research Award at MIT. We have presented at Stanford, NASA, Ivy League colleges. This student got first prize at Washington. She presented in February. She presented at MIT. He got a gold medal state at ISEF, in not ISEF, IJAS, Illinois Juniors Academy of Science. She got first prize. So yeah, so we try to compete. We try to present at a university level. We have presented. 5 of our kids have presented at MIT. Stanford University, 2 kids have presented. Harvard University, we have presented. We have also presented at NASA. So we have to maintain our standard of our research so that we can compete and also we can win. Okay, so many parents, especially parents, they ask me like, why should I do research? Why is it really useful, or are we just wasting time and money? So always tell them that you can showcase your research in your college application, your like activity list. You can definitely put in your CV, statement, college essays, admission interviews, and recommendation letter. So all these things you can put your research experience. In this program, you don't do random research. We will first identify what your past experience or what your interest is in, and based on that we will design a project. Okay, once your project is decided, once your topic is decided, then we will do basic research, then we will do advanced research. Once your research is done, we will go for science fair and conference. I will direct you where, when, and how to present at science fair, how to present at conference, how to attend these universities, and then we will also publish the research paper. So it's not like only you are doing only research with us. There are a lot of steps. There are a lot of baby steps towards the final goal. Okay, so uh, you can also include that in your recommendation letter. So at everything, how to present your research in CV, statement, everything, we will be showing you how to. There is a formal way you should write in your CV. You should showcase in your statement, college essays, uh, and that's where it makes a difference. Okay, so I provided a recommendation letter to 4 of our kids at Stanford Forum, and 4 of our kids got selected. So this from coming August till I think November, they will be attending Stanford University, and then they will be learning about neuroscience, and they will also present their research over there. Okay, so yeah, now I will give you some of the research example which will give you a better picture of what our research is. The research example, I will try to make it simple so you can understand it. Okay, so there is a boat. Okay, and what this boat is trying to do is trying to dock on the dockyard. Okay, and the size of this boat is very important. If it is too big, we are wasting, it will not fit if it is too big, and if it is too small, we are wasting some of the space, right? Similar docking concept is there in drug discovery world, which is called as molecular docking. Okay, so just to give you a background, this is a cancer protein and this is a drug. Okay, and if I play this video, you will see slowly the drug is going and binding with the cancer protein. Okay, and it will bind and it will interact with it. The reason it is binding, it is forming hydrogen bond and other interactions, but more importantly is how and where it is binding. Okay, once we know that, we can design different types of drugs. Okay, so behind the screen there are like a lot of complex calculation, but student don't need to do that. That has already been done. Student will be using different types of softwares to predict the best drug which can bind and which can be used for in this case preventing cancer, right? So this is called as molecular docking. It is very popular tool, maybe obviously not at high school, but in uh, a university or in pharma industry, this is one of the most popular tool which is used in drug discovery. Okay, so this is one of the technique. There are other different types of technique which we do, but the reason I showed you is showed you this example is this is easy to understand, because obviously maybe this is the first time you are looking at these different these complex structures. Okay, so few more research example which I can talk about. I can talk about this COVID-19 research, and it is an interesting work. And now there is a question for you. There are two images, right? One and number two. And in these two images, there is a small difference. And the difference is, I think you can easily figure out what the difference is. There is a drug. This yellow color is a drug, okay, which is binding. So this protein is called as ACE2 protein, and this ACE2 protein is present in our lungs. Okay, when coronavirus enters inside our body, this is the first protein coronavirus bind. Okay, it's just like a thief is trying to enter your house. Okay, so in this case, this is the door is the protein, and this thief is coronavirus. Let me write COVID-2. Okay, and that's how virus enter inside the body. So if we want to inhibit, if we want to stop this virus, maybe we can change the door or we can change the lock. Okay, so that's what we are doing here. We are trying to, with the help of this drug, you will see the difference is this is trying to close, and in the absence of drug, it is trying to open. Okay, so this is one of the research which showing that what are the potential, how much we can, what we can do. We are changing the structure of the protein so that the coronavirus will not enter inside our body. There are other research as well, like this is AIDS, HIV AIDS related research, and this is we are visualizing this using virtual reality, and this was how AIDS can be prevented in a patient. And this has been presented at final of Junior Science Humanities Symposium. Then we got medallion award. Then we got state level gold medal award. And then we publish the research paper at Stanford University Journal. So all the research journal or all the research work we are doing, we only go to Stanford University. Okay, we don't go to any other journal. The other journals are standard are not as good as compared to Stanford University High School Journal, which is called as Journal of Emerging Investigator. Obviously, they are Stanford. Publishing at Stanford is tricky. It is difficult. They are very strict about it. There are 4 reviewers who will review your research and only then they will accept it. So obviously we have to work hard. We have to be very diligent. We have to be careful what we are researching. But obviously more work, hard work, more rewards. So it is more rewarding. So that's why if you are doing research, try to achieve more, or try to do more than other kids. Okay, only then you can differentiate from the other kids. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we do. And I can talk about one more research. This one, the one in the right, and this is protein, and this is potassium ion. Okay, and this is a protein which is present on coronavirus. So let's say this is coronavirus 2. Okay, and this protein is present on the surface. It's like an opening on the surface of virus, like this. Okay, and uh, along this there are different types of ions which go inside and outside through this opening. Ions like sodium ion, potassium ion, calcium ion, proton, it goes in and outside. Okay, so what we are doing in this research is, first we have tried to understand that how the ions goes in. So all these videos which we are showing you, we just didn't download it from YouTube. All these videos are generated by our complex calculations which we have done. Okay, so it's not like Photoshop. We didn't do Photoshop. Okay, so yeah, so this is potassium ion which is trying to go in, and if we block this opening, something, if we put something, an artificial drug or artificial molecule, maybe the ion cannot go in. If ion cannot go in, then the virus can also die. Okay, so this was the research we have presented at American Chemical Society in North Carolina last year. We got Best Research Award. And then AISES we presented at Washington State last year. Then we got Tata Scholarship. Only one kid got this scholarship in North Carolina, and the chairman, he messaged me that only one kid got this, and then we got the university. So that's how we go. Research, advanced research, presentation. We try to do one presentation, two presentation, um, try to get award, and then publish research paper. So obviously it doesn't look that you are randomly doing a random research. It looks like the research you are doing is, there is an years of planning behind the research you are doing, and then uh, you are conducting these research. Just by looking at these complex pictures, you might think that it will be very tricky, it will be very difficult, it might need research courses, it might need prior research experience, it might need programming experience. But all the students who have joined with us, they all started from scratch. They didn't have prior research experience, no AP classes, no age restrictions, uh, no prior biology or programming experience is required. The only thing which is required is your passion. Okay, so if you want to do it, only then I think you can easily do it, because the time commitment is for our research is not more than 2 to 3 hours per week. Okay, so yeah, let's move forward. Yeah, so these were research, and I'm just trying to give you more examples so that you can understand like what research and what ideas, what areas you can think of. Like for example, if you don't know, if you haven't been exposed to different types of research, maybe you will not uh, think that what potential you have, or what research you can do. Okay, so yeah, so these are some of the research which we have already presented. Like two kids presented at Stanford University. uh, both were different project, dementia, another one was Parkinson disease related. This three kid presented in May 2nd, different project again, neuroblastoma, glioma, how to develop these tools at MIT. Present two kids separate project have presented at UPenn Ivy League I think this was in April. February, we presented two students presented at MIT, again, different projects, how drugs can be developed in space. This was presented in April in NASA. And this one is brain cancer, glioblastoma. It got 2 awards at New Jersey ISEF, the STEM Scholar Honorary Mention. Okay, so yeah, so these are some of the research which we have uh, presented, which we have done before. There are other research as well, which I didn't discuss. So the topic, many students are very curious about, like, what topic um, is will be will be a good topic. What topic can help me in winning ISEF award? What topic will be useful for my college application? Like, students are like very curious and very stressed about the research topic. Okay, so for your research topic, I would say we will not just randomly give you a research topic. We will not throw a random research topic on you. The research we are doing are different are in three different directions. One is biology, the other one is biology plus AI and AI oriented research. So if you are into BSMD, want to be a doctor or want to go towards biology side uh, program, then these biology research and biology plus AI research will be good for you. You can pick any one. And this AI is more engineering, computer science oriented students, what they will be working on. Yeah, so the research project which you will be doing are it all depends on what you are interested in. Actually, what happens is, first I ask student like what you want to work on in near future. For example, if a student says that I'm interested in neuroscience, then what I will do is I will give you two to three different ideas related to neuroscience, and based on that you can decide the project you want to work on. Okay, sometimes students say that we want to do research but we don't know, can you suggest a topic? Then I will be giving you two to three different project which I feel will be good for the project, which are innovative and good for you. Okay, and sometimes students are very specific that I want to work on claudin protein, which is present in the brain and it is used uh, in the to prevent the blood brain barrier from degradation. So this is more specific and student is more focused and they want to do on that specific research. Then obviously I will provide them that you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Okay, so research topic is one thing which we decide once you join, and then we can give you different research topic ideas. Okay, now the roadmap, how this will go. Okay, so generally the research program is of 6 months. 6 months are divided into 6 pieces. First, and the most important, is finding the research topic. This is, I would say, the most important topic, because finding the topic which has never been done before is a commitment. If I say this term that this has never been done before, and let's say if you finish that project and if you find someone who have already done this, that is not a research, right? You don't need to do research which has already been done 20 years back. Okay, so the research which you are doing should be new, should be innovative, and should not be done by other. Okay, so that is the most important, like how to choose the topic, how to find the right innovative topic, and which uh, is related to your interest. Okay, so what we do is, many students have like day before yesterday, one student joined, and he got a research topic, and the research was done last week. Okay, let's say if the research is done on last week, guess how many people are working on this on that specific research? Maybe zero. Okay, so that is very important, like what is going on, knowing what is going on in the market is very important. Then once our research topic is decided, we will spend most of the time in doing research. Everything will be online. We will teach you how to do research. We will give you an examples. If all the experiments will be explained. You will get one-on-one classes. There is no group class. Group class are always difficult to maintain. When you do group class, some kids are fast, some kids are slow. Um uh, in group classes, when you are publishing your research paper, the biggest problem is whose name will be first. That is called as authorship sequence: first author, second author, third author, fourth author. For example, if you are a first author, obviously it is good. If you are a second author, it means that the first author did most of the work, second author was helping. If you are third author, less help. Fourth author, even worse. So that's why group project are doesn't go very well. So we don't do group project, although I provide that opportunity, but none of my kids are doing group project. Even when you are presenting at science fair, when you are presenting at conferences, if your name is first author, obviously it means you have done most of the work. First author means he is the controller. Last author means is the mentor. So in this project, your name and my name. First name is the student who have done all the work. Last name is the, or second name is the mentor who guided. And that's how I did in my PhD. That's how all the research work. Um, Authorship sequence: first authorship, second authorship, third authorship, or last authorship, it all matters. Okay, so all the classes are one-on-one. PhD mentor, you will not get any other, we will not uh, assign you someone who is doing PhD. They don't have experience, they don't have enough time uh, to help you with some research companies has says that we will direct you to a university professor, and then they will take some lectures. Some says that we will give you two professors, some say we will give you three professors. But the problem, there is nothing wrong, they are smart people. I'm not against professor, but the problem is, like, if the professor is taking two classes or four classes, they are not towards your goal, they are towards finishing their four classes. Although in that four classes they might give you more knowledge, but there should be a one person who should guide you from day one to the last day, who knows that what is exactly going in this research, who knows that after 6 months I am going to present this research at this in February 23rd in Washington. This date, the student will be presenting this research. So that idea should be in the person or the mentor mind. If the mentor knows that, if the mentor has that vision, then only then we can I can like a mentor can replicate uh, the all the research activity, and he can have that vision. Only then you can present your all your research in your science fair. So that's why what I have seen is like one student, one mentor, and mentor should remain same entire project. This is more helpful, this will be more rewarding, rather than changing mentor, rather than getting five world class professors. Okay, so yeah, we next thing is we record all our classes we record. So if you miss something, if you forget, you can just watch those videos again. Sometimes students are not available, we do makeup classes. Sometimes students are going to have exams, sat exams, or you have any other classes, so we do makeup classes. We provide tutorial study material, so you can do that research work all the as the classes are recorded. So once your program is done, you can do your own research as well. Because this is online research, you can definitely, you will, after finishing your program, you will get enough idea, enough experience that you can, the second project, I can guarantee that you can do your own project by yourself, you can do your own research work. And that's what I have seen. Students who have worked with us, they are now publishing or started their second project. They are also looking, or they are also thinking about their second research paper by themselves. Okay, so once that is done, we will do data analysis. We will write our research paper, then we will submit our research paper publication. As I said, we only go to Harvard University, so process is difficult. It's not easy, and I will be honest, but it's not like students have not done before. I have students from 6 to 12 graders. They have all done their work. They have all finished their research paper. Either their paper are finished, in review, published, or they are working on it. But none of the student is like, it's too difficult, I cannot do it. Uh, I have two kids who are in sixth grade, and they are doing equally 12th grader research as well. So it's not like it's too complex. More importantly, it is how do you do, how much effort you are putting in the research. Okay, so yeah, so we will write publication, submit publication, everything. We will guide you at every step, uh, where to publish, how to write research paper, how to make figures. Everything is included at every step. How to write references, everything is included. Everything will be done according to Harvard University guideline. Again, Harvard University is not easy to get, but we guarantee all kids will get Harvard University. Sometimes it might take longer than expected, so we have to do extra classes. Sometimes it is early. Sometimes we finish experiments early, then we will do advanced more research. Okay, so we will increase the amount of data. Okay, then we will apply for conference. It will be conference, science fair, symposiums. So in science fairs, I have already shown you many awards. 10 of our kids are going to AISES. Apart from 4 of our kids just got accepted at they are, I think they are in, all are in 12th graders, just started 12th, and they all have been accepted at cardiology forum. So again, where to present, and apart from research, I also help my students to success in their career. So I will guide you. These are the opportunities. This university is providing this forum. This university is providing this journal club. I will write a letter of recommendation. I will write the research email which you should send them, so that you have a higher chances of acceptance. Okay, so yeah, that's why I mentioned like 4 of our kids applied to cardiology forum, and 4 got accepted. I wrote their research, what they will be doing. I told them, and then I proofread it, and then I also wrote letter of recommendation for them. So the way you show yourself is very important, whether you going for college application, for research paper. How you present yourself is very important. You might have the world best item, but if you don't know how to sell it, it's a waste of time. So selling is also very important. Okay, so yeah, so once the conference is done, this is the roadmap, 6-month program. Some kids might be starting going to apply for, can a freshman can also do research? Yes, freshman, if you are in college. Yes, I have university kids who are in BSMD program, who are in college, who are in first year, second year in university, and they are also doing research with me. Okay, so yeah, last thing is the program fees. There are 2 type of program only. One is Pathfinder, which is 3 months, 2,000, and the other one is 6 months, which is 4,000. You can see the in 3 months, I have to maintain the standard of the research, because we are going to MIT, Stanford, Harvard, and there are professors, scientists who are reading our research. So I have to maintain the research standard. So that's why in 3 months, I don't think we can get a good amount of data. So in these 3 months, research paper are not included and conferences are not included. This publication is not included, but in this 6 month, um, everything is included. Mentor, certificate, recommendation, unlimited recommendation, research paper. We will do advanced research. We will go to science fair conferences. We will publish our research paper. So everything, all guidance will be there. All the fees will be paid monthly. There is no advance fees, and that's how it goes. Okay, and yeah, so that this is the fee structure. And if you have any question, you can ask me, and I think that's it. Yeah, so if you have any question, this is my email or phone number. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay. Can we upgrade the program if we start for 3 months? Yes, you can upgrade your program if you start for 3 months. And after finishing the 3 months, yes, definitely you can do the 4 month, the 6 month program. Yes. Yeah, if you have any question, you can ask me. My phone number is on the screen. Okay, so yeah, can a high school freshman, yes, high school freshman attend? Yes, definitely. High school freshman can attend. I have many high school freshmen who are working with us. The one of the student who presented research at MIT in February, she was in high school. She was freshman in high school. Uh, so yes, definitely you can present. Which symposium will the students submit to? Students submit to a symposium depends on which state you live in. Some symposium like science fair, each state have their own science fair, but symposiums it changes. So depends on which state you live in. Based on that, I will be directing you at the symposium. Symposium will open in October. If they start now, will they be ready? Yes, we are going in October. We are going to symposium. If you are in 12th grade and are going to apply for college, yes, there are in November. There is one in October. Definitely, you can apply. You can present over there. They will be ready by October. Yes. If you are maybe, I'm not sure, but if you are in 12th grade and you are going to apply uh, to college application, so what we are 11th grade. Okay, so you have time. Um, so you are so October. You mean this year or next year? This year. So this year, yeah, definitely you can apply for this year. Obviously, if you are in 11th grade, if you are starting 11th grade, then obviously next year there are a lot of there will be a lot of opportunity which you can attend, especially the science fair, which will be helpful for your college applications. What is the next step? Do we need to start with the demo class first? This was a demo class, I think. This was the demo class. I will also give you one more demo after your question and answer in this session, which will give you a much better picture of what research or what type of experiments you will be doing. But the next step is just you can contact on my phone number and we can move from there. My phone number is on message 208 226 6960. Yeah, so this is my phone number. You can message me, you can call me. My the research website email ID, or my email ID is research at Eigen SEIEN sciences.com. Yeah, so these are my numbers. You can contact me and you can message me related when you want to start. Okay, do you have any other question? If you not, then I can give you one last demo. Okay, how do you help to come up with research idea, or is it the list of research idea? Research idea goes two ways. One is first I will ask student what they are interested in, uh, and based on that we decide research topic. For example, if student says that I am interested in neuroscience, so I will give you topic related to neuroscience. If you say I'm interested in kidney cancer, some student says that I had skin related problems, so we will give you a skin related. Does it require to have a VR headset to allow virtual, all the virtual guided by the mentor? Virtual reality was part of our research. No, we don't need a VR or headset to do research. This is just a part of our research. One student was interested in doing virtual reality. Virtual reality was not research. Virtual reality was just how to show that research. But behind, before doing virtual reality, there is a lot of research you will be doing. So yeah, short answer is virtual reality or VR headset is not required for any of the research you are doing. Yeah, there are not list of research ideas. Research depends on your interest. Um, Neuroscience, our kids have done worked on brain related glioblastoma, glioma, neuroblastoma, Alzheimer, frontotemporal dementia, Parkinson disease, diabetes detection, diabetes biomarker, kidney cancer. Kidney cancer is one of the most important, one of the very common research. But the student, when the student started, it's been 3 months, but the day student started, a week before, a new protein was discovered which was never known, and that was related to kidney cancer. And then what we are working on is how can we inhibit that protein which was discovered 1 week ago. So now imagine if we are working on a research protein which was discovered a week ago, maybe there are 0 person or zero other student are working on it. So that the innovation comes in. One of the student, they got uh, she got up one of the student got a project related to, it was related to coronavirus. Now coronavirus is 4 year old project, right? So if you will behind, if I say that the student is working on coronavirus, you will say that maybe it is an old project. But the project the student was working on, there is a new treatment which was developed the day student joined, the same day that paper was published. That was, and the research paper said first in class. First in class means the first time this kind of drug has been developed for coronavirus. It is called as Protac. Okay, so again, the day student joined, same day the research was project, so that was published. So that's how innovation comes in. For example, Alzheimer disease was discovered 100 years back. Okay, Alzheimer disease was discovered 100 years back, but still students are working on Alzheimer. So where the innovation will be, the innovation will be how you treat that disease. So for example, cancer, there are thousands of cancer. Lung cancer is like old disease, but how you treat the disease is where the innovation comes in. The new pharma companies, new startup companies are investing, or new investors are investing their money on the new ways of treating cancer. CAR T therapy is there, Alzheimer, Aptamer is there, Protac is there, duo body antibodies. There are different types of treatment techniques which is not there. No, general public, they don't know. If you have a industry, pharma, biotech industry experience, only do then you are exposed to different types of ideas. On the third, how do you have to come, Lisa? On the third step, you mentioned something about virtual. How do they do experiment on analysis at home? Will they use the existing data or do analysis? No, they don't use existing data. We will generate our own data. My entire PhD, my entire did I am doing past 12 year I am doing research, and my entire 12 year of research, I've worked in PhD, I've worked in postdoc researcher. I have worked in pharma company as well. All the research activity was done using online computational tools. We are not using someone else's data. We will use our own data. Student will generate their own data. We are not downloading an Excel sheet and we are making a graph. We are not downloading someone else's data from scratch. Every data will be our will belongs to us. The student will be owner of that data. Data or analysis, how do they do the experiments? We also use, if you have IT background, we also use supercomputer in our research. We also used heavy complex GPUs, graphical processing unit as well. For like the latest GPUs are H100, V100. We also use those in our calculations. Existing data, there is no existing data. They that everything will be your own. How do they expect? How many authors can be on in a paper? Only If you are asking me how many authors, there can be any number of authors, but the research paper in our group, only one student and the mentor. That is the best for the best student success. Student is the first author, mentor is the second or the corresponding or last author. Only then it will show that student did all the experiments and the mentor did just guided. How is the placement on net typically determined? The paper listed first usually contributed the most. Yeah, so that's what I mentioned, Richard, that first author is student, last author, second author is mentor. Okay, so last thing is I am going to give you an example of research projects, because people are confused, like how can we do research at home? Not possible, right? So yeah, so I will give you an example very quickly. There is so on your screen there is a type of protein which is called as main protease, and it is present in coronavirus. Okay, and what this protein does, this is an enzyme, and what this enzyme or protein does, it chops virus into small pieces. Okay, so let's say when virus enter inside our body, this enzyme chops virus into small pieces so that more and more virus babies can be formed. It's just like cooking food. When you cook food, you take vegetables, chop those vegetable into small pieces, and then you cook food. It's just like acting as a knife. Okay, so this is a enzyme which is present in coronavirus. And in your biology classes, you must have read about that every enzyme has a magic site which is called as active site. Okay, so let me zoom in. So this cavity in this protein or enzyme is the active site of this protein, and here is all the magic happens. Okay, so what if we block this active site? What if we put something, a sand, gum or something in that hole, in that cavity, so that this protein, this bad enzyme, uh, can be inhibited? Okay, so yeah, so this is the main protease which I was talking about. Okay, so yeah, so this is the main protease, and this is the enzyme which is present in coronavirus, and it is a weird shape protein or enzyme, but this is a very bad protein. Okay, so on your screen, this is the cavity which is present in the center of this protein, and this cavity is the active site or magic site. Here all the magic happens. And if we block this protein, if we inhibit, if we bind something, maybe we can inhibit the coronavirus. Okay, so I will give you an example how the drugs are developed in pharma company. Okay, so there is a drug called as remdesivir. You might have heard about this drug. This is the first FDA approved drug of coronavirus. It is called as remdesivir, and when COVID was at its peak, this drug was at its was in black market. Okay, so I will show you how this drug binds and how it inhibit coronavirus. Okay, so there is a tool called as HDoc, and this is a very simple tool. And what this tool does, it will dock two things together. Okay, so let me upload the COVID protein, and let me upload the remdesivir over here. I will put my email ID, and I will put my name, practice, and then submit it. Okay, so it will take 10 minutes, but I already have the results, and which is in here in output. Okay, so this is the result, and remember I showed you the protein, and there was a cavity, there was an active site, and this is how this drug binding, its drug is binding in that cavity, and you can see that it is completely covering the area. Okay, you can do a lot of analysis using this tool, like you can scan this, you can scan the 3D structure, uh, scan it, or you can also find the type of bonds, like for example, hydrogen bonds, this protein is forming. So for example, this dashed lines are the bonds this is forming. And this is very useful information, because based on this you can design different types of drugs which can be used in different types of diseases. Okay, so I hope this example will give you a picture of the type of projects which we do. We don't do, it's not like we are doing someone else's work. We are generating our own data. We are all the research activity will be done by us. One more thing in this picture is this is red color protein. Mostly red means it is negatively charged. There is blue as well, which means it is positive as well. Okay, but mostly it is negative. Guess what charge the drug should be? Most probably it should be positive, so that the positive thing can bind to negative protein. So these things are very crucial. Along the way in the research program, you will be learning these types of technique, which is very useful in drug discovery. Okay, so yeah, I think this will demo will give you a better picture idea of what you will be doing. This is not the only research. There are different types of research which we do. um, okay, so yeah, if you have any question, let me know. My phone number is on screen on chat, 208-226-6960, and this is my email ID. And okay, and one last thing is, if you want to visit our website, let me show you. Maybe you might have seen my website before. uh, www Eigen Sciences, and on my website you can see the awards and all the research projects which we have done, our past programs. So these are some of the awards which we have received. Like this was MIT, this was the best research award. Yeah, so all these awards, there are a lot of awards which we have not mentioned. So yeah, visit our website, let us know. If you have any question, message me. Okay, I think that's it. One last 1 minute left. So if you have any question, you can ask me the last minute question.
Hello, Dr. Gaurav Sharma. I just joined and I think I missed whole part of the meeting and it's just like, 1 minute before only I joined. Is there a
Mhm.
recording of this session?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
So message me, maybe then I can provide you the recording.
okay. Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that's it. There is no other question. So uh, thank you. Thank you guys for joining. Bye bye.